Hi, John. Thanks so much for being on board for this today. Really looking forward to sharing this topic today and sort of hearing your feedback because it's really important to me that not only that we sort of we present, but also that you get to share your experience. Are you guys here in the Bayview right now, or are you chiming in from work? Go ahead and use the chat box to let us know. Hey, Ruth, great. Great to see you there in Silver Terrace. Neighbors just a few blocks away. That's awesome. Just wait a few more minutes, like to start on time. But you guys are the early bird, so I totally appreciate that. It should be really great. Hey, JR, thanks for coming on board today. Really appreciate the fact that you're here with us. We'll just be starting in just a few moments. So we have one person who's watching from home. I'm actually broadcasting from home today. So it's a little easier for me, but wanted to get a sense for some of the other people. Are you chiming in from work? Are you chiming in from home? Just let us know. Hey, Jim, how are you doing? Thanks so much for being on this today. Just going to start just in a minute or so, and I'm just really excited about this whole thing. There's so much going on here in the Bayview around transportation, different issues, new modes of transportation, new things people can be doing, a lot of construction going on. So I'm actually just really excited to have you all on board and to be here with some really great people to talk about transportation, but also like their take on it, like and their passion. And so I would love to go ahead and begin as people are sort of coming on board. So this is One Bayview Speaks. One sec. Give me 1 second. Okay, record it. Because I need to record this and I always not a good thing. So there you go. My name is Anietie Ekanem, founder of One Bayview in general, then One Bayview Speaks. And it's a great day today. Today we're going to be talking about One Bayview Speaks on transportation. What can we do to fix it? And there's so much in transportation, like I was sharing with some of you already, that it's actually mind-boggling as I just began to sort of go through and sort of take a look at just some of the transportation projects that are sort of coming out there and how they actually might affect us. But it's not just transportation, it's other things. it was actually just mind-boggling to me. And I'm really glad that we have some really great people here to help us talk about it today. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of background on One Bayview and really why I do this. My personal mission is to empower people in communities to manifest their true potential and experience extraordinary success. That's really important to me. That's what drives me to do these things. So in addition to that, why do I do it? Of course, I do it because it's the right thing to do. And personally, I can't even tell you, I have a little bit more flexibility than some other people, and I totally understand that, and I care about my community. And it would just infuriate me that really important meetings would be held at 10, 1, 2 in the afternoon, 5 o'clock when people are working. But that wasn't just it. What even made me angry is because city officials, if it was a city meeting or even some nonprofit folks, would then claim that people didn't care about it. And I'd be the one sitting there going, but people are working now, right? Like, how can you ask working people about what they want if you're doing things in the middle of their day? And that's why we sort of came up with this whole idea of trying to sort of do these things in a way that's accessible to all of you. So, One Bayview is really about connecting members of the Bayview neighborhood and beyond in meaningful ways that help transform our community. So as we're talking about this and some of the takeaways, we've really sort of taken a look and asked people who are going to be part of our speakers and part of this ongoing topic to sort of give us some real sort of takeaways, sort of action items that we can actually do to be part of the solution. So just wanted to share some of the other things that we do. We do the One Bayview Insider. It really sort of shares all the good things that are happening in the Bayview hood. We connect our members in meaningful ways. We sort of curate events, and we'll be adding stories, new stories actually pretty soon that really can sort of share the good, the bad, and the ugly, but mostly the good about Bayview in general. We've also done campaigns like Shop Bayview a few years ago. Social media campaigns have really sort of helped connect people that are in the neighborhood to some of the great businesses that are out here. And of course, onebayview.com is coming soon. If you go there right now, you're not on our list for whatever reason. Actually, you will be on our list, but if you know someone else who isn't, have them just go there and they can add their names and they will be added to the newsletter. Just really wanted to just take 2 seconds to talk about One Bayview Speaks. We're addressing issues of concern and solutions and the community change makers that make it happen here in the 94124. This is our way of working together really to sort of provide families, people who work here, who play here, with different ways to connect around the issues that really matter in the neighborhood. And we actually just want to put it in a format that works. You can just sort of do it over lunch. So really, this is about a 20-minute conversation and 20-minute Q&A, and then we can go about our day, which is awesome for me. So I just wanted to give a snapshot around the transportation issues. And again, this to me was mind-blowing. So for example, we had the T-line shut down because of Chase Stadium, right? And we also have this whole idea, I'm sorry, not idea, but this whole issue around the T-line switchbacks. And I just want to see in the chat if anyone has been affected by either one of these things. Just chime in really quickly. I see that John say many, many times, JR, yes, I have. Yeah, I have been. I actually got a letter from a participant today who was just really infuriated by this whole switchback issue. And I know that we talked to Supervisor Walton, and he's doing a lot of work there. And he's actually going to be back here, to sort of do his 45-day report. And we can sort of ask him some really hard questions about the issue. I got a text actually saying that The T line was actually open today. Did anyone take the T line today? Has anyone actually seen it work today? Okay, not today, but yesterday was running. Thanks so much for that. So we have the T line, we have the SFPUC, the whole biosolids. So every Phelps and Evans, I mean, they're under construction. We have Candlestick, and that just entire area will be under construction. We have flooding in our roadways. You know, this sort of happens periodically because of all the rain that we've had. You know, and then this is just a real quick list of all the stuff that I've been able to sort of glean really quickly, and this isn't even half of it. So when we talk about transportation, it's not only the construction issues, it's the Muni and switchbacks, it's the double parking on Third, it's the flooding, and you know, I even heard from a lot of folks over in India Basin, you know, that there's the private shuttle. How is that going to work sort of moving forward? How is that going to sort of fit in the Muni and things like this? So there's just a lot going on. So I just want to stress this as part of a series. You know, this is not sort of a one-stop, because this is a really complex issue with a lot of moving parts. But today we are joined by just two really awesome and exceptional people, really sort of talking about, one, alternatives, two, what are some of the great things that we could do to improve sort of our transportation just in general. As well as sort of talk about, you know, bike share, like what did they do? Why are they here? And also some of the really great things that are trying to be done along the Bayshore corridor to make even biking safer. So with that, I'm really thankful to both Rachel Hayden from the ED of SF Transit Riders, and Megan Mitchell, who's with Jump Bike Uber, and also we'll be talking about people protected bike lanes on Bayshore. Rachel, I want to start with you. Just introduce yourself and tell us just a little bit more about SF Transit Riders.
Sure. Hi, everyone, and thank you, Anietie, for having me. I'm very excited to be here and talk transit with all of you. I'm Rachel Hayden. I am the Executive Director of San Francisco Transit Riders. And for those who don't know us, we are a grassroots advocacy organization that's based here in San Francisco and really working to make Muni efficient, affordable, and always growing. We are a small but scrappy group. We have 2.5 staff, 8 board members, and over 500 and growing members. And so as an organization, our priority for the next couple of years is really going to be focused on improving Muni, while we're also well aware of just the issues with the regional connection, and as we grow, hoping to start taking that on as well.
Awesome.